Esports. Not to be confused with actual sports. It's also a lot less sweaty. Alright, I'm out. Fuck you this game. Sometimes. Hello and welcome to the second episode of Q Talk. My last video did way better than my expectations led me to believe, so now we're back for episode 2. Hopefully we can do better than most sequels though. Esports have had a significant impact on my life personally. I've always been the competitive type. I hate losing, and if I know a way to improve at a video game, I usually take the opportunity. But to get good at any video game at an advanced level requires patience and tons of time. You have to put your 5,000 hours in to be one of the best. I say that with my 4,000 hours in Super Smash Bros. And I'm still losing to the same people. Esports have been a rapidly growing industry for the past 50 years, going all the way back to 1972 with a little game called Space War. Damn, for a game that old, you would think people would still be playing it today. Let's play some then. So I increased the speed by 5 times. I can see why this game isn't so popular anymore. But let's be honest, the real stars of esports nowadays are left to 5 big companies: Epic, Nintendo, Riot, Valve, and Blizzard Activision. Or, wait, Activision Blizzard? Honestly, this merger is just too confusing for me. Back to the point. These companies are currently paving the way for regular gamers like us to make money in an ever-growing industry. However, does this mean you should just drop your bags, quit your job, and tell your family or friends you're gonna be playing video games for the rest of your life? Well, that's pretty questionable. But let's look at some numbers. According to HP, the median esports player salary is about $700 when being generous. However, the mean is much higher, being about $9,000. This is because the top percentage of esports players make the most money. But before you type in the comments, duh, questionable, I knew that already. Let's compare the highest salary of esports players versus professional athletes. Now, unfortunately, this isn't an exact science, but the highest paid esports player is Johan No-Tail Sudstein, a Dota 2 player from Denmark, who has racked up a total of $7 million in prize money. This seems like a decent amount, but comparing it to professional athletes, the numbers turn into a drop in the bucket. Conor McGregor, the highest paid athlete in the world, got paid $200 million in 2021 alone. Johan unfortunately wouldn't even make the top 100 list for the highest paid athletes, being almost $13 million behind. And remember, that's his overall earnings. What if I told you esports is actually a failing industry for the most part? If we take a look at Google Trends, we can actually make an analysis of how big these esports communities are. Let's compare something basic, such as the NFL, which is primarily only in the USA and Canada. And now we'll add some of the biggest games in esports into the mix. As you can see from the chart, the blue is the NFL, the red is League of Legends, the yellow is Fortnite, and the green is Call of Duty. Yes, I tried the other games, these were some of the biggest. Each video game has its peaks, but unfortunately they all seem to also have a slow decay. The only outlier here is the NFL, which has been growing every season since 2004, and remember, this is worldwide stats. But why do video games not follow a similar trend? With all the new games coming out each and every day, game developers thrive to become the next big esport. But as gamers get bored with the games they're playing, many also seem to fall off. And we see this with the activity on Google. But I'll be honest, personally, do I think esports is ever going to actually die? No. But do I think they'll be bigger than an actual sport? That's yet to be determined. But I also don't believe one game can have the flexibility to maintain an audience like a sport can. Unless